Thank you very much. It was Fong on the piano. And Jeremy on the tenor saxophone. This next piece, thank you very much and welcome to the concert tonight. We are excited to be the band that kicks it off. That last piece was called Acapulco, which is Acapulco spelled backwards. I'm serious, that's it. And that was an original tune by a composer by the name of Edward Kennedy Ellington, otherwise known as Duke Ellington, written in 1968 for an album he did entitled The Latin American Suite. Great album if you have not heard it. That was not an arrangement, that was not dumbed down for students of any kind. That was the real thing. That was exactly how the Ellington band played it. We got it straight from him. It was a pro chart. So another great hand for that work. Our next piece is a bossa nova by a composer from Miami of Cuban descent named Michel Fernandez. And Michel is a terrific composer of both jazz ensemble and wind ensemble music. I learned that the wind ensemble is playing one of her pieces as well, which is great. This piece is entitled The Things That Need to Heal, and it I think an explanation is needed for this. She wrote this piece right after her father passed away, and she wrote it in 3 phases that you'll kind of hear as we go through this composition. It's a composition of tremendous depth. The first phase is the idea of processing and allowing yourself to feel about a loss. The second is about, and you'll hear as the lines start to interact with one another, the second part of this is about finding solace and strength in connection and in friendships. And the third part of this piece is about moving on and moving forward. Maybe not moving on, but moving forward. This piece features a few of our soloists and will open with an extended piano solo that's written in memory of her father, played by Seal over here on the piano. This is Michel Fernandez, The Things That Need to Heal. Seal on the piano. Miles on flugelhorn. And Jordan on the tenor saxophone. Thank you. The tune's called Front Burner, as opposed to the Back Burner. It's written by a great who we lost recently named Sammy Nestico. Anybody know Sammy? Well, I know you know the Count Basie band, because that's what that tune is from. So that's a Count Basie special. On that tune, Fong again at the beginning. Then we had Max on alto, and Robert on guitar. Joy on Barry, it's a birthday today. Colin on trombone. And Miles on alto. Thank you very much. Before we start our last tune and then transition to, I believe, the orchestra, I did want to take a moment and say thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me, because when I left Flagstaff, Arizona on Tuesday morning, it was 12 degrees. I grew up in Southern California, taught here forever. This place will always be home. And the reason it will always be home is I grew up in music programs just like this. I grew up with parents just like you who were supportive of what's going on. And I grew up with great music teachers like the ones you have here in the Chaffee Unified School, High School District. No offense to my wonderful colleagues in our wonderful music department over at NAU, but one of my favorite things to do every year is to do an honor band like this. And, it's because of, it's like this. Okay, let's say somebody goes, hey man, want to drive my Ferrari for a while? Just like maybe 2 days? Yeah. And so it's thanks to all the work of your administrators and you and our students and these music teachers that I'm able to just show up and make some great music with some great people. So thank you, one and all, and thank you to all of you for being the type of people we need in our country who are supportive of the arts, supportive of education in its totality for all students. So it's certainly shining tonight with these awesome, awesome players. Yeah. All right, we got one more for you, and if you feel like you got to clap or you got to dance or you just got something you need to let out, you go ahead. This is called Honk. Lap bars down, everyone. Here we go. Keep your hands and arms inside the ride at all times. Thank you very much. I feel like after that it should be like, thank you, Ontario! Let's give us a few moments. We'll get this stage changed and on to the next performance. Thanks again. How about another quick hand for these great students behind me?